Hello students, let us begin with the second session on solutions of physics problems that came in IITJEE 2012 paper 1. Now the next set of 5 questions, they are multiple choice questions with more than one option correct. So we have to read the problem very thoroughly and then we have to understand and then see which of the 4 options are correct. Okay, remember more than one option can be correct. Now first problem is a cubical region of side A has its center at the origin. It encloses 3 fixed point charges minus q at 0, minus a by 4, 0, that is it is on the y-axis, then plus 3q at origin and minus q at 0 plus a by 4, 0, that means this is also on the y-axis. Okay, now the cubical region, let us say this is the cube. Okay, so if the side is A, that means let us say this is the center, then this face is at a distance of a by 2 from the origin and the face opposite to it, that is this face, is also at a distance of a by 2. Similarly this thing applies for all the 6 faces. Now let us say what the first statement has to say. The net electric flux crossing the plane x equal to plus a by 2 is equal to the net electric flux crossing the plane x is equal to minus a by 2. Now the total charge that is enclosed is q. 3q minus q and minus q will give you q. So total charge enclosed in this cubical phase is q. So total flux that is emerging out of this cubical surface is q by epsilon naught. This is one aspect. Second is, if you consider a plane which is parallel to this, x is equal to a by 2. Okay, so this plane is extending from the boundaries of this face. Okay, so and by symmetry we know that the amount of flux that is leaving this total plane will be half of the total flux which is going to the other side. Okay, so the flux is equal to q by 2 by epsilon naught through phase which is kept at a by 2. Okay, similarly by symmetry we can say that same and equal amount of flux would be passing through the phase which is opposite to it. That means this phase, if we extend it to infinity on all the sides, then the total amount of flux that is leaving is q by 2 epsilon naught. Okay, so first statement is correct. Option A is correct. Now let us look at option B. The net electric flux crossing the plane x is equal to plus a by 2 is more than the net electric flux crossing the plane x is equal to minus a by 2. Okay, so this is not correct. Option C, net electric flux crossing the entire region is q by epsilon naught. From Gauss theorem we know that since the total charge enclosed is q, therefore the total flux would be q by epsilon naught. So option C is correct. Now let us look at option D. The net electric flux crossing the plane z is equal to plus a by 2 is equal to the net electric flux crossing the plane x is equal to plus a by 2. That means this is z equal to plus a by 2 and this phase is also this much. So the total flux that is going through a plane which is passing through this will be, we have already seen that by symmetry this will be q by 2 epsilon naught. Okay, and that same amount of flux is passing through this plane also, which is equal to x is equal to plus a by 2 by symmetry. Okay, this will also be q by 2 epsilon naught. Okay, so option D is also correct.